Always.
I could feel it in my paws.
Yeah.
All right.
See you in the morning.
Here we go.
What you doing?
Hello.
Hello.
Yo. Sorry, somebody had to come into the room for a second. As soon as, yeah, perfect timing. Anyways, welcome everyone to another session of the Compass Rose episode. That might actually be episode 24, since I think we may have lost last session. But either way, tonight's 23. Last session didn't happen. Calling it now. So, Alexandria, hand over your dragon weapon.
No.
Fine,
My
you
dead
can keep it.
body.
No.
What about the crowbar?
That could be arranged. No. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get this started off right. Go around, introduce ourselves, and then we'll do a little recap and then get this game going. My veto tube is not wanting to be friendly. Am I shaking now? There we go. Perfect. Okay. So, I am Spio, and I will be your dungeon master. And again, not to toot my own horn, but there we go. Toot it I shall.
I am Night Fury, playing Alexandria, the Simic Scientist Barbarian.
Dang, with the bass drop.
I think it's me if we're going left.
Sure.
So I'm Etma. I'm playing Fjorn, the halfling fighter.
Yeep.
Nice. Hey guys, it's your favorite static lizard, Raijin, playing a Dragonborn cleric. Ooh.
Hit him with the laser.
Hey everyone, it's Moonfern. I'm playing the Haragon Druid Moon, and it's nice to see y'all again. Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That's something fancy right there. You guys don't know what else I got up my sleeves. All right.
Always keeping guessing.
Just when you think things are getting static, I will throw some dynamic at you. All right. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Last session. Let's see. Without the episode to recap on, I am going to go from memory, but it's been a few weeks. So, I believe you all made it out of your respective sides that you came through and entered the portal together with Rin. You guys found yourselves in a sort of amethyst palace or an amethyst layer where the ground was purple hues of glass and shards with amethyst crystals protruding out from the walls and the ceiling and the floor. Giant glass walls stretching across the room, and you guys found yourselves in the center of the room and encountered an amethyst dragon. At that point in time, your strength and determination was tested, and you were victorious. And in your victory, I know some of you were able to collect some things on your way out, and Alexandria had had her weapon sort of imbued with the dragon strength itself. Shortly after you guys made it out of the portal, I will just give a little warning here. I can already hear fireworks, and I have a dog, so if you hear barks in the background, that's why.
It's okay. We'll be barking with them.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Community bark.
As you enter through the portal, if I remember correctly, that is when Raijin found himself in the middle of a torrential storm, in a familiar place on the high seas, as you walked out of the ship cabin and saw some, for lack of better words, a vision in the night sky above. There was also a sort of cinematic glimpse of Rin as he and Captain Rose flew off in the airship away from the city as it was exploding. And the last thing you know is that the ship began to explode from within, and they jumped over the side, both with parachutes, and as they were falling from the rubble and explosions from above, they, ripped their cords and begin to slowly ascend over the arcane ocean, with the borders of Numestria within sight. And as you guys returned to the center platform, you noticed that Rin was no longer there. And you guys find yourselves on the center moat with the stone altar in the center. I believe you have I want to say 2 of the nodes. You guys correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe you guys have 2 placed in already, and you obtained a 3rd one from the amethyst layer before you stepped out. Cue the music or ambiance.
I need a break.
You want to break what?
Yeah, I get it. My feet are killing me. Hey, what happened to I already forgot his name. Rogue-like fella. When was the last time anybody saw him?
Rin.
Yeah, that's the one. What happened to him?
Maybe he got portaled somewhere else.
I mean, we did lose you for a second.
Yeah, it's
guess,
not hard to lose people here.
If he is lost around here, I guess he'll be fine. He was alone when we first found him. But where were we going to next? I mean, I'm not keen to run into more dragons, but we can't very well just sit here.
How many do we have left?
That's true.
We have what, 2 left? 2 more islands?
2?
Are there like steps surrounding the middle altar thing? I can't remember. The center console.
It's basically like a level ground on this moat here, and there's just a circular almost like a stone platform it's only like inches above the ground itself. It's like a stone I keep saying platform, but just like a stone flooring, essentially, a circular stone flooring. And
I can like rest my back on the pedestal itself then.
you could, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go sit and put my back against the pedestal. Like, well, we got 2 left. I know we can't just like stop, but I
Take a
need
nap.
to stop.
Hmm.
Just a moment. Just a moment. What time is it anyways? Is there a way to tell time by looking at the sky?
Yeah, like, has there been any
Is it like
changing since like
just
we've been here?
super abnormal other than the
Uh,
moon being placed? I guess there's no real way to tell, huh?
yeah, it's as you like look up and look around, it's definitely not even the same as what a normal sky would be. Even it's not even the same as what a normal sky would be if you could see like the moon in the sky. It's almost like you're looking up into a dark blue dome
Okay.
as opposed to looking up at the night sky or the sky during the day. You can see you can see like the blue, like this blue arcane dome of energy shifting almost like you're encapsulated.
Can I try and do like a survival or a nature check to like see if I can even
Sure.
think about how long we've been at this?
Yeah.
Which one?
Whichever one you'd like.
So we attacked the dome.
21.
21.
Pretty good. You guys are
21.
survivalists right
Looks
here.
like you're winning, man. You know?
Blackjack.
You could probably, I would say you'd be able to guess that it's anywhere from like 3 to 5 days
Oh my god.
normal time since you've been here.
Have we rested?
Wait, we haven't even rested.
Yeah, I was gonna say, have we even rested even once?
All of the exhaustion.
Yeah,
I was
we've
gonna say
we've
time
done
may be weird.
we've done some, quick long rests, like, before sessions had started
Okay.
to kind of, just avoid and jump into sort of deal.
Gotcha.
Since, we've had some guests on.
I mean, we've been at this for like what, 3 to 5 days now. I mean, this place is weird. Everything isn't normal. I don't know if that, time crunch is exactly right, but around there.
What is this? Hype music? What's going on here? This is not.
He's giving a very motivational speech about like how long we've been here.
How long have we been
What?
here, Thorn?
3 to 5 days.
3 to 5 days. Are you sure?
hmm
Dang.
Oh, you sure?
I feel it in my bones.
I
When
can't
you-
even tell
in the-
time.
I feel it in my toes, and as I'm laying there, like my feet are like facing up. I guess you guys are seeing the bottoms of my feet, and I'm like wiggling my toes.
Yeah, in the time that I've known him, his toes have never lied.
Whoa.
That is
You
true.
started his toes?
I mean, when they can predict time, then you gotta pay attention.
Gotta pay
I
attention to it.
I can actually tell my right big toe. Sometimes I go. Well, actually, every time when it aches, I know it's gonna storm.
Yeah.
You see, guys, when in doubt, point to the toes.
Everyone roll perception check for me.
I'm gonna test that whenever there's a storm coming. Now, keep
Per-
your toes, bro.
Perception.
20,
I'm-
30.
Where is that? Yeah.
Yeah. Ow.
I mean, you know, I'm looking at his toes right now.
His toes right now.
Take a picture, it'll last longer. I mean, take a painting, it'll last
I was
longer.
gonna say, what's a picture?
I'd
Wait, no, looking at that
say
technology.
Thorn and Raijin, you notice as you guys are kind of standing around, you know, deliberating on taking a break here, and just kind of, you know, making general conversation about the feeling the barometric pressure changes in your toes to be able to detect changes. You do notice that from below, the ever whirling storm below the moats that are levitating above it, when you get a very small glimpse as you notice that there is a pattern that seems to be happening with the storm below and the altar. You see a flash of light from below, like thunder or lightning streaking across. And then as you could hear towards the altar, almost like a little bit of static. And then you see another flash of lightning below, and you see a very, very small spark form from one of the nodes that you've placed in there and like crawls across the stone up to the next node that was placed in.
Oh! What was that?
I saw it. I saw it too. And I'm
Also-
like pointing in a direction.
How have you guys placed these nodes in, by the way? Are you just placing them in like one by one to like slowly fill up a circle? Are you doing it like
That's what I thought.
every other hole, or are you doing it like going across like you would put lug nuts on a tire?
Didn't Moon put them in? How did Moon put them in?
Oh yeah, he did put them in. Yeah. Well, Mooney boy.
Precariously.
Yeah, so I kind of just like put them in different spots. That made sense, you know. A little one here. Oh yeah, okay, a little one here, but a little bit right there. You know, everywhere.
Well, you've only put in two, and then you have a third one on your guys' person, whoever picked it up in the dragon's lair.
Yeah, so
Still
we're gonna
has
put
it.
that one. We're gonna put it like in a diagonal from each other.
Wait. Stop.
Wait, no, I'm gonna do it.
No, wait. Where, so do the holes, do they match up with the positions of the islands? Or like the sockets?
I guess make
Anything that looks like that.
make a intelligence check.
How smart am I?
You're not really sure. You do notice, you know that there's a node for each island, but you aren't able to discern, you know, if which nodes or, you know, which of the sockets, if they correlate with specific nodes. That just looks like a stone altar that has the same amount of receptacles as there are moats.
Can I place it in now?
Yeah.
Yay! Okay. And then we'll put it separate from the other circles. They're all separate from each other. They're not even lined up next to each other. They're just all separate.
So there's like 5, right? There's 5 total.
Yeah.
Is the what do you call it? The platform, I guess, where we're putting these in. Is it like in a pentagram, in a circle? What are we looking at?
Yeah, it would be more like a pentagram. There's or a pentagon, I guess. There's
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
there's
So
5 holes that
I
form
have
around
one
the
on the
circle.
top, on the bottom left, and the bottom right.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to get a mental image of like where he
Okay,
was
so
gonna
you're
go.
like making a triangle then. Or wait, sorry, say that again. Moon.
The one on I'm putting one on the top and one on the bottom left and the bottom right.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's making a triangle.
Okay.
The fireworks have started.
No,
Mhm.
I'm making a funnel.
Yeah, as you place it in, your fingers get like within inches away from placing it in, and it flies out of your hand and like lunges into the receptacle and holds it firm, and you see a little spark washes over, and almost like it's binding it. And you, at that time, you also do see little arcs of lightning kind of faintly form and travel from, the different nodes and start connecting in the center. But other than that, you don't notice anything else. So you guys are trying to take a rest or something at this time?
Wait, I have a question. Is
Okay.
when you said they're like binded together, are they binded like magically, or is it like just like is there like
Make an Arcana
how is it
check.
bind?
An 11. So I'll say that physically, from what you can see and what you can tell, there, doesn't seem to be like a magnetic structure. All you can really tell is that all you really see is like the stone altar. You do see like the circular like runes etched around the circle, like in between each of the receptacles. You'd probably guess that it is due to arcane, since you couldn't really see any other like physical properties that would allow for something like that to happen, but you're not 100% sure.
Wait, you said there's runes on them?
Yes.
Oh, luckily,
Looky
I'm very proficient in reading runes. I want to try to read them and see what they say.
Okay.
So
What are you using to
I don't know, not yet.
what's your proficiency for reading runes?
I don't know. Comprehend languages, right? Can I do that? Oh, never mind. It doesn't decode secret messages. But I do runes, but I guess I can't read these runes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just looking at your languages, you would not know.
Mm-hmm.
Look very foreign. Yeah, unlike anything that you've seen with your Elvish and Druidic and the Terran. Looking over, trying to, make out and see if they even resemble anything close, and it just looks like gibberish. Bjorn's speaking, but I don't hear any words.
My headset's up. I had myself muted.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else anyone would like to do at this time?
I guess if we are like taking a short rest, I'll probably just like find like a nice little ledge or something and kind of, just sprawl out. Take off some, armor.
Okay. Is anybody wanting to take watch, or you guys just all gonna go down for, I would say,
I'll
the
take
night,
watch.
but
I'll make sure we're okay.
okay, so Moon's gonna take first watch.
I'll take second watch.
Yeah, I'll take third.
Okay.
I'll do last.
All right. Everyone, besides Moon, begins to kind of hunker down for some well-needed rest. Just from your previous, yeah, well-needed. From your, previous experiences, you haven't really seen any threats in the immediate area around this moat. But go ahead and make a perception check, Moon.
What if that sky whale came back?
19.
And what do you know? A sky whale.
Dun dun dun.
It's so funny because the part of the music right now actually sounds like a whale.
It's the son of the sky whale you killed.
Mm.
Oh,
Hey.
I didn't kill it. Y'all killed it.
I remember you jumping it down its throat and like suffocating. it.
I
That
didn't do that.
A 19. For the most part, everything is as quiet as it could be. Of course, you do hear the continuous rumble of the ever-churning storm below. You see like the flashes of blue going across the sky. A couple hours go by. You almost make a constitution check for me.
The con check.
The constant drone of the storm below is almost lulls you to sleep yourself, being that, there's not a whole lot of stimulation going on right now other than the streaks of lightning going across the sky. The low drones, like, almost, you find yourself nodding off every once in a while. But only for a second. You like jerk your head back as soon as your head falls down. And then you notice that the altar begins to spark more than it was earlier. You see the static from the nodes begin to start crawling down the altar itself. And then in an intense burst, you see little orbs of light appear on the platform itself that seem to correlate with the nodes that you placed in the receptacles on the altar itself. So you see an orb basically being, the tips of the triangles are the orbs on the circular platform that the altar is in the center of. The orbs begin to pulse rapidly, and then in a burst, you see 3 portals open up around you.
Whoa.
Yeah, yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. Whoa. I need to.
You
I
can
need to-
see that they begin to get smaller and smaller as they begin to slowly start closing. I'll use your previous perception check. You frantically look around. The first one, you notice that it's almost like you're looking over a giant dragon skull that sits before 2 bodies of water that is split by the land. And you can see the mouth of a cave with a glowing blue light emitting deep within that rests up against a large mountainside next to a forest. You look over to the one behind you, and you see a dark, creeping forest. You see just like the initial view is looking past these like gnarled, murky, almost poison or tainted looking trees. The bark is turning from like a brown to a black and green, and you can see the trees are secreting like this green sap, and you see mushrooms like lining up various sides of the trees, and some of the branches are breaking and snapping off. And as you look out farther past it, it's almost like you can see vines creeping and moving within the forest. And then you look at the third portal, and you see the terrace and Soren. You can see everyone. You see Shadow up against the wall with his arms out, tethered by the chains before he was sent out above the whirl. And you can see the divine beam of energy, this pillar of moonfire bursts down as Katsu lands. The portal each of these portals are closing in 6 seconds. What do you do?
Oh.
5.
Jump in.
4.
1.
3.
Katsu is in.
You jump into the portal, and you look over, and it's almost like you just went back in time. Except for you look over and see yourself. And just as the other moon like looks over and notices that you just appear, they look you dead in the eyes, and they vanish. You see Katsu lands, looks over at the Amoy statue, holds out her hand, and just detonates half of the terrace into moonfire. From where you're at, you're a good distance away. I'll say about 120 feet on like the long path that leads up to the edge of the city. And you see Katsu walking around. You see everyone else moving around, getting close. In the conversation that you remember extremely vividly. You see Bale steps forward and begins like holding out his hands as he begins to speak. You see Briar starts conversing as they all kind of look back and forth at one another. She holds out her arm, and yellow spirals begin to encompass around Shadow and begins to ascend up in the air. What would you like to do?
So, where's the spiraling coming from?
It's coming from Katsu. She is binding Shadow currently in the divine prison that she encased him in before.
And this is before everything happens to Belle and Briar, right?
Yes.
I need to stop her because then it'll just repeat.
So you take off running? Or what would you like to do? As she launches Shadow out from the terrace, like she did before, and then she begins to walk back towards the group, and you see another conversation taking place again.
Moonbeam her ass.
You cast Moonbeam. Are you, what's the range on your Moonbeam?
How far am I?
So you initially were 120 feet.
Oh yeah. It's 120.
Perfect. You hold out your hand, and a pillar of moonfire, almost like a spotlight, shines down directly on top of Katsu. And she turns around and looks you dead in the eyes. You just see from where you're at the like dark black fur figure and these glowing, gleaming, solid white eyes pierce in your direction. As you're holding out your hand, concentrating on the spell, trying to inflict as much damage as you possibly can, you blink, and in a split second, you feel the tightest grip you've ever felt reaches up, grabs you by the wrist, and breaks every bone in your arm.
Whoa.
I'll shriek in pain.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And she begins to leverage that and kind of like pushes you down to one knee and leans in, like puts her like face right up next to one of your ears. Your heart begins to beat heavy, rapidly pulsing. Like you can feel it feels like it's almost coming out of your chest. It's hard to breathe. Just wincing from the pain of the broken bones in your arm. And in a flash of white light, you wake up. Alexandra, you look over and you wake up from Moon, wakes up and lets out a little yell.
Hey, are you okay? Moon?
It was a really. I was back to before all this, that time with Katsu. And I went through a portal and it just seemed real.
I mean, you did wake up screaming. Do you think it was real?
It felt real.
Hmm.
Broken wrist and all.
That sounds awful.
Yeah. No. Yeah, it was very bad. I tried to. I wanted to see if I could stop her. And I tried to cast a spell on her, but she was too fast.
Too fast. Yeah. Well, hopefully it was just a dream. It was probably just
I have a
dream,
feeling. Well, if it is or if it's not, I have a feeling that I know what to do with the notes.
right? Oh, really?
I have a little experiment we could try, if anything.
Nice. What are we
So in
supposed
the
to do?
dream, yeah, in the dream, when that blue light that comes up around, and that streaks through the sky sometimes.
Mhm.
Well, whenever that happens, it seems to react, and the portals open with the nodes. But that's just. I mean, it could be a dream. It could be a good try.
Yeah. Well, we better be careful.
Definitely.
Are you ready to actually get good sleep now?
I try.
I'm sure you're probably still a little rattled.
Yeah. I think. Can I just stay up? I don't want to go to sleep.
Well, you do need your rest.
I think I slept enough.
I don't know.
Okay.
We're all very weak right now. You need your sleep.
You're probably right. I'll try. Okay. Good night.
Good night. Mhm.
Definitely takes you a bit, but after a while, the droning takes over once more, and you do eventually find yourself asleep once more. Alexandria, go ahead and make a perception check for me as you take your watch.
Bum, bum, bum. Perception. 2. Let's
Sherpa's
go.
attack.
Let's go, man.
30, 20.
As you're up and just keeping a lookout, you look out and trying to inspect the other moats as they rotate around the whirl. You look across and you see the moat that appears to be some sort of almost like a barren wasteland. It appears lifeless. It looks like there are remnants of some sort of stone structures, but it looks like mostly rubble from here. And you begin to start to look over to a different moat, but just before you do, you could swear you see eyes looking at you from behind the rubble. It's almost like you lock eyes with someone as you're kind of staring back and forth. You find yourself not 100% sure if you actually are seeing someone or if you're just, if it's an illusion or a mirage. And then another couple seconds go by and you actually see like a figure move and disappears behind the rubble.
But further away.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, on a completely different moat.
Also, can you help me delete these like area of effects? I was like, I tried to like take down one of them and then it just duplicated to 2.
It's like a Hydra.
We've all been there. Okay. I'm gonna make note of that. And I'm not gonna pursue it because I don't want to try to leave without everybody. But I need my character sheet. Okay. I want to look at one of the, I guess the book that I got in the library while we're chilling.
Okay. Which book?
It was one on lycanthropy, I think. Don't have my. How far back was that? March? Trials of Transmutation, Secrets of Shapeshifting. Shapeshifting book. I should
Okay.
probably just put that in my inventory too, so I don't have to look for it next time.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check for me.
Fine. Let's go.
As you begin to sit down and kind of go through this book a little bit. A 15. So the intro of the book seems to be separated by different. It's broken up into the different variations of lycanthropes. Starts off with the wolf and goes into the bear and then into the rat and into just other ways that people actually take forms that aren't necessarily lycanthropes. And as you're reading through, it appears with the 15, it looks like the origins of most of the lycanthrope shapeshifting is due to performing certain rituals, but they all seem to stem or originate from someone that they note as being blessed, but which is kind of foreign because most often than not, lycanthropy is typically labeled as a curse. But you do see that, each of the types of lichens, they seem to have some sort of long process once, they're like accepted into the various circles, then they will perform the sort of like blood ritual and pass off the blessing to another person and to strengthen each other's orders. And there are notes. They don't seem to specify whether it's, to a specific continent. You got this book in here, right? The moats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah, it doesn't specify like continents or anything like that. It seems very general, but actually, I'll say that it doesn't specify, but I changed my mind. It does specify. You do see it talks about ritual circles for bears and wolves amongst Farrell's Valley within New Mestria. And then you see different versions of rats and lions within Galabad. I guess also too, I would like to ask, is there anything in particular that you're looking for?
Nope.
Okay.
Not currently. Just trying to get an idea of what the book's about.
Yeah, and as you flipping through some pages, and then you find yourself realizing that you have completed your shift, and doesn't seem anything else seem to be eventful.
Very nice. Then I will wait up. I'll wake up Raijin.
Okay.
Hello?
Is it time already?
Time to get up.
Oh,
It is.
all right. How was your
Did you sleep well?
watch? Yeah, I slept pretty well.
It was good. I read a book also. I'm gonna point out that island over there. I did see some eyes peer
Eyes?
out over there. The island. I'll point to the one that's kind of more. Did you say like deserted? Is that what you said? Like. not deserted,
Yeah, it's like barren and rubble.
barren. Yes.
I guess that news like kind of puts me on edge a little bit, so I'll stand
But
up.
he's way over there, or they're way over there, as far as I understand.
I
But
don't
yes,
like the idea of
be
being
aware.
watched, but thanks. Yeah, that's actually really important information.
Yes. Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah. You see me like putting on my armor and stuff. Actually, I'm gonna leave it off because I'm gonna go right back to sleep once it's the Orin's turn.
Okay. Alexandria lays down and proceeds to immediately fall asleep.
All right.
She just conks out.
I believe that.
As soon as her head hits the pillow.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like picturing
Snoring.
like a square sitting situation, and then you just like to the side.
All right.
I guess I'll like get up and start pacing, but I'm gonna keep my eyes fixed on that location just because that's where she said she saw the eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, and just
Hydrate.
try to keep that up, so because I feel like I am still a little sleepy, because you know what it's like when you don't get enough sleep and you're just kind of like ugh. So I'm gonna I'm gonna keep that pace up, as long as my watch is going to keep me alert.
Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
You got it. A perception check. That news really alerted me. What can I say?
Yeah, as you stare off towards the moat across the way, seems quiet. Other than the droning from below, you're not seeing any movement. Goes about an hour in. Still nothing. The flash of blue lightning from the storm above kind of, shines and lights up your pupils a little bit as you're kind of sitting there looking across the way. Another hour goes by. And all of a sudden you begin to feel a tingle along your back. But it's something familiar. And as you look back, you notice that the altar appears to be discharging the energy that the motes that are like connecting together as the static charge climbs down the stone altar. They almost like bounce in arcing waves, like they're crawling over to you. And as soon as they attach onto you, it's like this sort of warm sensation as it like crawls over your back. And you turn around and look, and you notice some static like crawls up your arm all the way up to your fingertips and like sort of discharges or dispels, almost like you're about to cast some sort of ability yourself.
Whoa. What is this? You said it felt familiar?
Yeah, you know, you have a close connection to the element of lightning yourself.
Okay.
You see, you see another flash of lightning from below, and you notice that the altar pulses a little bit, little blue pulse of light as charge is created from the nodes, and then they sprawl down the altar once more, and then begin to crawl towards you.
Where is this energy coming from? Like, I can't see like any kind of source, right? Like, all I see if I like look down is just that shimmer of static. Like you can't see past it.
Are you talking about on the platform that you're on, or are you talking about looking down into the storm?
Into the storm. Like if I'm like if I went over to the ledge and like looked down.
As you look down, you can hear and see like the rush of water that is just draining into this empty abyss below.
Ooh, it's like a whirlpool.
Yes. You hear howls of winds. You see little crackles of mystical energies. And you get the feeling that you can almost see things moving inside as well. Almost as if you're seeing like spectral shadows.
Man, I must not have gotten enough sleep.
Well,
I like run
Raijin would know about the Whorl itself, though, right? Like at this point, with the city floating over it,
Yes.
the Whorl itself is pretty common knowledge.
But maybe not necessarily being so close to it.
Yeah. I was just, I'm just making sure. Like if I was curious.
Yeah, there's a strong sensation of you get the chill that runs down your spine as you're just completely filled with anxiety as you look down below. A sharp sense of terror, but also the longer you stare down, the terror subsides ever so slightly and begins to morph into excitement. And then that excitement and terror begin to fight one another from within you as they both struggle for balances. It's so hard to make up your mind as you're curious as to what's down there, but you have no idea.
Fear of the unknown. I'll like place my hand over my chest to like feel my heartbeat and try to like I guess calm myself down, and I'll start to like back up slowly.
Gust of wind flies over top of the platform, and a huge spark of static like almost streaks over at you from the altar. Like a bolt of lightning shoots towards you. Make a dexterity check for me, or acrobatics. Actually, no. Sorry. Make a wisdom check for me.
Oh, wisdom. Okay, okay. Wisdom.
Yeah, sorry, my mind went like in 3 different
You
places
know
there.
what? That's all right.
He was like, which attribute can I get him with?
Well, I was trying to think of what you would do to like try to attempt to control it. And with your
Yeah, I was gonna
22,
say
you absolutely
lightning.
do. So yeah, I went with your spellcasting modifier or spellcasting ability. The lightning bolt flies towards you, and like just as a reactionary movement, you hold out your hand and catch it, and you see it. You flex to try to maintain it. As you can feel, it's like almost about to slip, but you're able to hold on to it, and you're just holding this ball of lightning in your hand. You begin to see from like the orb itself, this very bright blue. You see the little lightning tendrils, kind of almost like a little static ball that you put your hand on top of. You're just like holding it.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, you see a little streak arc out, and the arcs like connect to you and like sprawl down your arm.
Man.
This is what would you like to do?
So the lightning. Okay, so like they arced. They're touching each other right now.
Yeah. You're holding this ball of lightning, and you can see like a singular lightning arcing like tendril that's connected to the altar itself.
I mean, I guess curiosity is gonna take over here. Like, while I'm holding this and I'm seeing it, I'm gonna walk over to the altar.
Okay.
And see
As
if,
you walk towards it, and it begins to get harder to maintain. It's almost like you're trying to walk against pressure. Make a Constitution save for me, or Constitution save for a concentration check.
Con save. Where are you, Con? Oh, there you are. That's a saving throw, right? Or is that no? That's a saving throw.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No.
A 5. As you walk close, you're trying to like push against it, still hold it into your hand, and it slips, and like a pulse of lightning shoots out across the entire platform. You see the runes around the altar sort of glow ever so faintly. And then it just goes back to the light trickling static charged as it did before.
Let out like a deep sigh, like dang. I really wanted to know what was gonna happen there. I look back at the altar to see if like anything's happening, but
it doesn't appear to be changing.
Yeah. At this point now, I'm just like looking at from where the lightning originated from, and just kind of like hoping it'll come back.
As you continue to look on, it just seems like it's sort of repeating itself like it did before. You wait another hour or two, and you're not seeing like the similar effect that you did. And then at that time, that'll be about 4 hours.
No, like
You sit around and
like,
yeah.
yeah, just kind of like shrug my shoulders and be like, oh well, that would have been something. And then like I'll walk over with Bjorn, just give him like a quick little nudge.
Eh. 5 more minutes. I don't want to go to school.
No, buddy, I'm pretty sure you already graduated. Come on, it's time to wake up.
Oh. Hey. Scratching my hair. Get up.
Raijin, make another wisdom check for me. As you like get down on a knee and begin to like shake Thorn's shoulder, another bolt of lightning comes crashing towards Thorn.
Whoa.
Thorn, it's almost like a baseball coming flying towards you, and Raijin just like sticks his hand and like backhands out and takes control of this bolt of lightning that almost hits you in the face as you're waking up. And you are now like palming another orb of lightning.
Whoa. Okay, this has happened once before. Hold up. Look at this. And I'll like walk closer to the altar, hoping to see that arc effect again.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, and then like once it connects, I'll just tell Bjorn, yeah, it's like it wants to come over here, and every time I walk closer, it gets a little bit harder to control. And yeah, I'll just like keep on taking like imagine like I'm saying this and I'm taking like little steps forward each time.
Okay. Yeah, as you begin to approach, make another constitution check for me.
It's even worse this
time. Thorn, you watch as Raijin is like, using both hands to try to manipulate and control this orb of lightning as he walks. Gets 15 feet away, still going. It's 10 feet away, almost there. You can see him really struggling though once he gets to about 10 feet, and he takes slow steps at a time, almost like he's walking against like a hurricane or a tornado, like winds of a hurricane. It's like leaning over, struggling to make his way through, and you get like within 5 feet and you're about to lose it, and you just like hold your hands out and you can see the static. You shove it into the altar and you see the runes rapidly light up all around, all intensely glowing. You see each of the nodes that are lit up or have been placed in there, forming the triangle. You see a streak of lightning connect with each one of them and forms an opening in the center of the altar. And as you look down in it, it's almost like you're just looking into the vacuum of space.
Whoa. I think we should wake up the others.
You don't see that every day.
Yeah, I really didn't expect this.
The runes around the circle remain like pulsing an intense blue glow. And you can just see the static rapidly spiraling around the space of the empty void with a ring of lightning.
So you said looking inside of it was like looking into space?
Yes.
Well, Bjorn, what do you want to do about that? Just like look back at him like over my shoulder.
Well, what is it called? worry about the controls first, right? We know we need to get 2 more orbs. I don't know if we should like do anything with this until we have them all, just in case. If it's incomplete, what if it like
Wait, maybe this is the. How big is this opening that you said we saw? Give me a size reference.
Currently, it's probably big enough to like fit your head through.
Okay. What if this is the? What if this is our way out, and we just like partially opened it?
I see. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, definitely big enough to like stick your hand or arm in it for sure. Not that I'm trying to tempt you or anything, but
Actually, let me see, what do I got in my? Because I think
Oh,
I have
yeah.
rope, like some rope or
Oh
something.
yeah.
Hold on.
Stick that
Oh,
hand in.
It's like you
Oh,
you
yeah.
see that obviously you want to stick something in there.
I would say from like the burst of electric energy would be loud enough also for like Moon and Alexandria to wake up from. It'd be like a clash of lightning right next to you. Also,
Nope,
with 3 people taking 4-hour shifts, you guys would all be able to get a long rest at this point.
Nice.
Alexandria,
Yeah.
it's like my dream, but different.
It's not great.
I'm gonna
No.
chop.
Yeah, I mean I have 50 feet of hemp rope.
I'm gonna toss a python in.
I don't think y'all should go in there right now.
No, I mean we can't fit. It's like this, we can only stick our head in there.
As you
I think. Wait.
toss the
you should
python
put- I
in,
wanna put-
before it like gets to the opening itself, you see the python like stretches and elongates, and it almost like pulls out far enough, and it looks like it's just a long, almost like an iron spear that drops through as it is
Whoa.
distorted.
It's like a black hole.
And as it falls, you like almost instantly lose sight of it.
Alright.
Hey, maybe Frank can scout for us.
No.
Frank's
leave him
head like
alone.
dips down inside of your pocket.
No, Frank. No. Not this time.
I was actually
They
gonna
want you to
suggest.
go in. They want you to go into this thing, and they don't even know if it's safe.
We're
Fat chance.
we're training him to be a scouting salamander.
No, he could do that on different times where it's not perilous for him.
What if you turn into?
Baby.
You could turn into a salamander and go for us. Mhm.
Send me with the rope.
Okay.
But if I die, haunting your ass.
No, I have a theory that this is our way out. The only one small enough is you.
All right, so what's happening here?
I don't know. They want me to turn into a salamander and tie a rope to me and see what happens.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
This is gonna be bad. Why I let you talk me into these things?
Well,
wanna be a gecko.
I feel like this is a good idea, but it could also be a
I
bad
wanna-
idea because if
Look, I'm gonna turn into a gecko because of Geico.
Oh.
no,
Gecko.
wait, because like we might need you for the other modes. Because even though you can escape, if this is a way out, if it is, we don't even know if you can come back.
That's why the rope's there, right? That's what you just said.
Yeah, but this can
But
like
you
snap the
just
rope.
said, right? You just said.
Do
Hey,
you want to go
I
into
alre-
the hole?
I'm already a gecko, bro.
All right, man. His mind is made up.
Hey,
Let
I'm
me get
letting
my
you
rope out of
decide
my pack.
fate.
He
I'm
just
letting
licked
you
his
decide.
eyeball at you.
No, then you're not going. And then I put the rope back.
See,
We might need
this is what I
you.
gotta deal with.
There's like a smaller version of Frank. So like Frank is your cape right now.
Wait, is there not like is there like a bug like laying around? I mean like, or a small animal that we see over here? I don't know what kind of.
Yeah, you don't notice any.
Damn.
I don't turn into a gecko. You don't think so?
No, like I said, I mean we might need you for if you escape and there's no way back. Like if it snaps the rope and you escape, you're by yourself.
But
And
then
then we're down a
can't you
person.
wait? Can't you see inside to see if I made it?
No, it's like looking into space.
Yeah, you would still be able to see me go wee.
Well, Moon's already a gecko, so he's just like squeaking at you.
This guy's committed. Yeah, what are you saying, Moon? I don't understand you. I'll like poke him
I'll
on the
just lick
back.
my eyeball. I'll just lick my eyeball at him.
Alright, this is happening. Alright. He's already a gecko. He transformed.
Alright, so what's happening next here?
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and tie the rope around Moon. Like a
All
really
right.
secure knot.
I'll
Alright,
wave.
make a
Oh, wait, that's
survival check as you're trying to tie like this thick hemp rope around a salamander or a
I'll
gecko.
help you. I'll help you. Bad knot. You know, do it
Kinda-
like this.
Well, I'm kind of interested of like, okay, yeah, for
I
fun.
can hold the rope.
Yeah, 16. You think it's pretty snug?
Yeah. I'm tying it kind of like a harness, you know, where it's gonna like wrap around his arms and his legs and like
It's like
hoist
a-
his
Alright.
body.
I pick up Moon and I say, "Cannonball!" and I grab my nose and jump in with him.
So Thorn holding Moon and Frank. You see, yeah, Thorn holds his nose, and just before he jumps in, you see his body like stretch
Mm,
up and downward and like 10 feet in each direction, and it looks like he's like a skinny pole and just
that's not.
That's not good.
they fall through.
You were holding the rope, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. I mean, how does the rope look? Is it still
You
attached
pull
to
up
anything?
you pull up the rope.
Yeah, I'll pull the rope.
Frantically, you guys both pull the rope up as fast as you can, and you just see an empty knot.
Ah!
Oh man, I kind of figured
Oh,
something like this might
no.
happen.
We have no choice, Raijin. Or we could just like, or we
Yeah.
could just pretend like that never happened.
I mean, like, how did Bjorn fit in that thing?
I don't know.
Man, are you okay?
Oh man.
Oh man, that's good stuff.
So what's
Well,
not?
gotta
What
go.
now?
Like, yeah, I mean, we can't fit in there. Huh. Oh my God. Okay, wait. Okay, so let me
If we
try
can
my
fit in
comms.
there, then we can
Like,
fit in there, right?
I'm gonna like touch the comm to my ear and like, you know, test it. Bjorn,
Yeah.
Bjorn. Hello?
Oh.
Nothing.
Oh man. Well, you know,
We tried.
hindsight is 2020. I mean, what do we do now?
Ain't no way.
We can't go after them. We don't fit in there.
Like, how did they fit in there?
Thorn's a little guy.
Well, you notice that as soon as they got directly above it, you know, that's when they began to distort.
Mhm.
Elongate.
Yes, and allowing them to almost be
All right.
sucked in.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and try that cannonball technique Bjorn used. It seemed to work. So, I'm gonna
Granted, we don't know if
just
the air is breathable or that there even
yeah,
is air
we
on
don't
the
know
other
where we're going into. I just, I can't. I don't think I could live with myself if I just knew I just sent these two to their deaths. So I gotta go after them. So
It
then
is your fault,
I'll
isn't it?
that's not how we're gonna remember this. Look, this is one of those moments where everybody was in on this. I heard everybody saying yes. I heard no nos. Just for clarification,
I
this is
did
not.
say we should get the other moats first.
I don't remember that at all.
I remember it.
I just said this is not how we're gonna remember this, guys.
Let's go.
All right. I'm gonna take a few steps back to try to get a running start.
Okay.
All right. Well, wish me luck, and then I'm gonna start booking it, and then do my cannonball.
All right. You run, jump up into the air for your cannonball, hold your nose like Thorn does, and you close your eyes. And your ass hits a stone altar.
Ah!
Literally a
It didn't
second before you jump in, the portal closes.
Oh my god!
Oh shit.
Did it work? And I look
No.
around disoriented. I just feel
Oh,
pain.
no.
You fall off of it.
The portal.
Uh, okay. Well,
You okay?
no, just give me a second. Just and I'm holding my back kind of like a hunched over old man.
Alexandria's trying so hard not to laugh.
As you're kind of laying there, you almost you see a critter crawl by as you're laying on the ground, but you see the sprawling little static charges begin to crawl across the stone platform.
Okay, this is not bad. When I was on guard duty, it's periodic. The lightning will come back. I'll just catch it again. We can open it. I at least now I know how to open it.
That's good.
I don't know what's gonna happen to the others because it took 2 hours.
Oh.
Yeah.
2
Like
hours. Well, they're gonna have to wait. Right?
yeah, I mean, I hope they're
Potentially.
okay.
I'm sure they're fine, probably.
As soon as you say, I'm sure they're fine, Moon and Thorn make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh god.
No. Oh no!
Oh.
I'm gonna.
All right.
put
24 for Thorn, natural 1 for Moon. Noted.
Moon. You get
Noted.
1 point of inspiration to use however you would like.
Dear Lord. Do I have enough? I don't have enough.
Can I re-roll that?
I mean, you do have a point of inspiration now.
Yeah, I'd like to use that.
Okay.
Okay, making my roll now. I'm hoping for the best.
Nice.
Okay, I can live with myself.
All right.
Gecko me would be sad.
Didn't have to roll up a new character today. That's good.
Oh my god.
Raijin, bolt of lightning shoots across. It's flying towards Alexandria.
Okay. I'm gonna try to like make it to her as quickly as I can.
Okay.
Alexandria, duck!
Make a wisdom check for me.
To me,
Raijin.
Raijin.
I knew it was only a matter of time. I was like, I've been rolling too good on these wisdoms.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're able to like push it. Like instead of pulling it towards you, you end up pushing it away, but you push it away at least to where it avoids hitting Alexandria.
Mm.
Okay.
Make an Arcana check for me.
Okay, Arcana.
Or wait, do you have proficiency in Arcana?
+1.
Well, do you have it as like a skill? Or,
Quirk.
Oh, I don't know. Character.
like, does it have a dark circle next to it? No, it doesn't. Okay, just make a straight intelligence check for me then.
Okay. The same thing.
Yeah, with the 9, you're not really sure. You do know for sure, though, that, I mean, lightning has seemed to be the key element here that opened it up the last time.
Okay. Then I'm gonna take out my my slumbering dragon's wrath scimitar and just kind of like hold it up in the air to try to, lightning rod some lightning to try and like attract it in my direction, as opposed to it like being wild.
Okay.
Look at all these 9s.
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, I mean, from the streaks of lightning from above, they seem pretty high up. And other than that, the ones that are, more noticeable are the ones that are like directly below the moats themselves, above the whirl. And you kind of hold it up for a while, and it doesn't seem like there's any luck of any lightning striking down.
You see me like shift hands with the sword and just kind of like rotate my shoulder. Ugh. It's starting to get heavy. How do you attract lightning?
Or create lightning.
How did that not
I wonder.
pass through my head?
Oh. That's kind of your thing, isn't it?
Yeah, but it could have been special lightning. Who knows? All right, you know what? Let's just try with a little bit of lightning. I'm gonna cast a lightning lure, the cantrip.
No, he's right.
Oh,
He's right.
wait.
There's special runes. Like,
Maybe.
so there's special lightning.
No way, I don't think that would work because it says it has to strike a creature. I don't know if I could just aim it like all willy nilly. In that case, we're just gonna go ahead and just breathe on this sucker. I'm assuming it's like over there, so.
Yeah, you see Raijin like drops his jaw. Intense blue light comes flying out. Yeah, and a bolt of lightning streaks across the platform and crashes into the altar. And the runes glow up brighter than they did before, almost like they were being supercharged, and instantly the portal opens up again.
Okay. Okay. Go through it. I'll follow you. Just let me catch my breath.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah. If it closes, I could always do this again.
Oh yeah, that's true. I can't do that, so. And I'll reluctantly go into the portal.
And once again, you see an extremely elongated and warped image of Alexandria, like stretched 10 feet up and down, and vanishes into the portal.
Raijin just killed all of us.
Can you imagine? Jesus, I ended the campaign. That's it, guys. All right, then. Like, I won't even waste any time. I'll go directly after I see that she warped in.
Okay.
Running start again, cannonball yet again, hoping that this time it's not going to end in pain.
You jump in, cross your legs, hold your knees up to your chest, and then hold your dragon-like nostrils closed with the other hand. Close your eyes. And just before you think you might hit your ass on the stone altar, you look up and you can see your forehead is like stretched up 10 feet above you. And you look down and notice that your legs stretch out another 10 feet below you. And you can see the vast, endless expanse of space below you. And it looks like it's almost like you're going into light speed from Star Wars as all the lights begin to stretch out and bend in towards your direction as you look that way. And you fall, and streams of lights are just flying past you as you warp through the stars, almost like you're going through some sort of wormhole. At this time, I need Alexandria and Raijin to make Constitution saves for me.
Moody, you good? No.
There's almost a 15.
Oh.
Anybody got some
Anybody
inspiration?
Yeah. Can you help me
24,
out?
a 20, a 5, and an 8. As you all fall through what appears to be an endless expanse of time, as the stars flash past you, the lights begin to stop. You can feel the pull and the tug of gravity like you're still falling. But again, it becomes more intense, almost like you're speeding up. You get faster and faster. You can feel like the force, the pressure on your face, like pulling the skin up, like, from your body. Not off of your body, but like, like you stick your head out of the car window. It gets so fast that you can barely catch your breath. Raijin and Alexandria, it feels like your breath is being cut off. You try to take in a breath, but the pressure from your chest is almost like it's working against you, and you're unable to draw in air. The darkness continues on for another minute or two, and Raijin and Alexander, you guys are just gasping for any sort of air possible. And you guys all look down and notice a pin drop of light below. And slowly begins to expand and gets bigger and bigger. And then a flash of light consumes you. And I think that's what we'll pick up next time.
So
Bye.
scary.
Wild.
So scary. Hey, you want to throw me in? Okay.
The heck?
You know,
Yeah,
I
let's
just want to say, man, I just want to say, like, I did say no. I was like, no, never mind. We might need you for the other modes. But
I already
no.
turned into a gecko
Yeah,
before you
you
even
turned
told
into
me
a
no.
gecko, and you were like
'Cause you
licking your
said-
eyeball. I didn't know what you were talking about. Is that a let's go? Like,
Is
I
Gecko
don't
trained?
speak. I don't speak gecko. And everybody else was on board. They were tying you up.
I
with
know,
me.
everyone else didn't even stop you. They're like, yeah, let's throw Moon in. It'll be fine. Murders.
Well,
I got no pushback on that idea. I'm just saying.
Man. I hope something good happens.
Yeah,
And
now
we
I'm
don't
curious
die.
to see where the heck we landed.
Yeah, what did we do, man? What did we do?
Wait, you think you're gonna land somewhere?
Oh god, we're not gonna land
forever
anywhere.
Stuck in time or space.
Whoa,
Forever.
that would suck
That's the end of the campaign.
TPK.
forever.
Basically.
Yeah, so we'll just utilize next session for a session 0, and we'll create some characters. And
Character creation. Yeah.
so yeah, guys, come out and join us for our character creation session in 2 weeks. See you guys there. Thanks for joining, everyone. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.